Hello. So this is the first time I'm talking to the camera today, but we are heading out for my annual CEO retreat. That's what I'm calling it, where I just go isolate myself and think about the year. I'm bringing you guys along with me this year to vlog. I just sit by my sweet loved ones. We'll have a chat when I get checked in to the Airbnb, but really it's just like a 10-minute drive from my house. So we're gonna drive 10 minutes, get locked in. I'll give you a tour of the place and then we'll sit down and we'll chat. All right, let's do our tour. The kitchen is what I'm most excited about. It's so pretty. I was nervous about coffee, but look, an amazing grinder, amazing coffee. I love this coffee so much from Counterculture. An amazing coffee pot. I didn't even have to bring coffee. And they have bread here waiting for me and amazing local spices and a whole thing of tea in my dream kettle. All here, so cool. An amazing fridge. And then we have like our little dining room table, living room area. So sweet. I haven't even seen the rest of the house yet. Okay. Bathroom, hi. And bedroom. Ooh. Gosh, I love this. So pretty. And then look at the view from the bedroom window. Just woods. That's what I need. And bathroom again. With a big old tub. I feel like I pick Airbnbs for the bathroom and the kitchen more than anything else. So then there's that space, a little loungy chair, bookshelf, and then the side porch. I can go off into more woods. Yay! I'm gonna get unpacked.
100% recommend. She felt like they were not. Made those things to decorate for our party. Here we have a backdrop.
Hi friends. Okay, so we are all settled in. I love to just immediately unpack when I check into somewhere. So I've immediately unpacked, kind of put everything into its like designated places, and now we can sit down and chat. So I really just wanted to talk to you about like what I'm doing and why I'm here. Every year I like to isolate myself for a period of time. Maybe that's an hour, maybe that's a week, like this week, where I can just really be in my own space, be in my own energy, and plan at least the first quarter of the year, but then also set some intentions for what I want the rest of the year to be like. I have every calendar that you can imagine that I could possibly need, my bullet journal, my day planner. I brought like 4 decks of cards, and I'm just gonna like be in my own space. This is so important for me because I'm so receptive to other people and like their wants, their needs, and also my obligations. So if I'm in my everyday life, it's so easy for me to just focus on like what needs to be done today and not really have the time to dream about where we want to go. And I think it just feels more relaxing and fun to do it this way. So I have isolated myself out here in the woods. There's a couple of like houses around, but like otherwise we're in the woods. And yeah, we're just gonna hang out all week and set intentions and daydream. The other big objective for the week is to work on the new vision for Brave Collective and kind of what changes need to happen when in order to move the lights changing on us, in order to move the community forward in the direction that I want it to move in the appropriate order and timing. So really, today's Monday, it is about 4 p.m. I'm just getting settled in, and what I'm gonna do first is just set intentions for my time setting intentions. You know, what are my big objectives for this week, so that like I don't want to like go throughout the week and be like, where did the time go? I want to make sure that I have like 3 priorities, and those priorities are very clear for me about kind of where I want to spend my time as the week moves on. And then otherwise tonight, we're just gonna we're just gonna both settle into like being alone and settle into the space. So I'll probably put on something a little bit more comfortable than this. These are a little bit tight, these pants. Put on something a little bit more comfortable than this and pull some cards and write a list of just kind of what I want the week to look like. And I'll check in with you a little bit every day. Hopefully I won't make the vlog too long, but I will check in with you guys a little bit every day and just kind of share where we're at and what we're doing. So yeah, I'll see you. So we're losing a little bit of our daylight. So I'm like actually being lit up by my iPad right now. But I wanted to just kind of do a little bit of a end of the day check-in with you about just kind of like where we're at. It is about 5:17. I pulled a card and that just kind of like grounded me a little bit. I think I've been doing some like house projects. So today I was like packing and doing house projects. And so by the time I got here and I like got moved in, unpacked, my energy was like buzzing and it was like very high and I needed to just kind of like come down, recenter, calm. So pulling the card was really nice for that. And I got the intention sentence of, I will trust my role in the divine plan. Like in the grand scheme of the universe, in improving the world and making the world a better place, I will trust how I'm to show up there. And that's kind of how I want to approach the week. I just want to sit with how can I contribute to the greater good. And so I did that, and then I used my Brave Collective journaling prompts from December to do a little bit of like 2020 review, year like reflection stuff. This is kind of last year's Brave kit, and so I just brought that along and did that. Then I did my recap in my last Life Map daily planner, and just kind of talked about, answered the questions related to the goals and the things there. And then I went ahead and charted out the week. So I know like what tomorrow's going to look like and the next day and etc. Because I'm balancing being the first week back from vacation, technically, like I have work to do with doing all of this good, exciting visioning stuff. So I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss any pieces with that. The plan for the rest of the day is I'm just gonna make a quick, easy dinner. I'm gonna put on a movie or something really calm movie, and I'm gonna go ahead and draw out my bullet journal for January. I have a lot of like goal setting questions and like planning questions that I want to do in the bullet journal, as well as I'm thinking I might put a calendar back in there. I haven't been doing a calendar in there for a while, but I think it would just be nice to have like a monthly calendar in there and all of the normal things that I put in there. I'm not going to film that because it's obviously going to be like dark and I'm going to just like put on my pajamas and watch a movie and do it. But I will film the flip through and you'll see it tomorrow. Same vlog next day. So yeah, I'm feeling really good. I feel like I have a nice solid plan, and yeah, I feel much more like in my body, in my space, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. I am about to sit down and do my like journaling and reflecting, and I wanted to flip through my bullet journal with you that I drew out last night while it's still empty. Yeah, so let's do that. So the first page is always my book list, and I choose to do it kind of like an old school setup, like school. It looks kind of, I don't know, it looks like a school paper of some kind. And I just have all the books that I am currently reading listed here because it's the first month, but I just finished The Searcher. I'm doing Daily Stoic this year. Maybe one day I'll tell you why, but right now I'm doing Daily Stoic. Fair Play, and then I'm reading The Wife Upstairs as well. And then once I'm finished reading it, I'll do like the star rating over here beside it. And then we have my Q1 vision. So I'm gonna write that here. I'm gonna list out like what's my ideal day from morning to night and my ideal week. You know, how do I wanna split up my week for the first quarter of the year? This is the 7 dimensions of wellness, which is just kind of going through the different areas of wellness in my life and assessing what worked, what didn't work. 3 hopes for 2021, word of the year, core desired feelings. This is going to be my 2020 income audit. So really just writing down everything that offer that I had this year, how much money it brought in, and so I can reassess how I want to do next year. Systems audit. So this is doing the same thing with every offer I have, evaluating the systems. How did the systems go? And then we get into my January spreads. So I decided to add a calendar for January. I think it's just nice to have. So here's my January calendar. That's my birthday. And then I like to do how I feel. So I do day 1, how I feel at the beginning of the month, and then how I feel on the last day of the month. This is my bucket list for the month. I'll kind of color these in as I do them. And then this is going to be my daily spread for the month of January. That is my daily Stoic reflection, my Oracle card reflection, and then 10 good things. And then I have 2 pages for journaling. And then at the end of the day, I'm going to start doing today and just writing down like what happened that day and how I felt about it. So that's my spread. I'm going to go ahead and start diving into these this morning. And yeah, I'll check back in with you toward the end of the day. Hi friends, so it is 4 p.m. and I've been working on the same article for the same publication for the last 4 hours-ish. I don't know why. It does not normally take me that long to write. We're having wine. It does not normally take me that long to write, but for whatever reason today it is just coming out slowly. One of the things I love about the Enneagram is that it is not one size fits all advice. As a writer for the Enneagram, that means that we're writing like kind of 9 short articles for every 1 article that I write. So it's just a little bit more time consuming, and that's okay. But I figured it's 4 p.m. I'm gonna have some wine. I'm gonna have this wine, I'm gonna finish this article. All I have left is type 9 and then the conclusion, and then I need to send it in for them to edit. And then I'm gonna wrap up work for the day and tap into my planner post dinner. Probably, maybe, we'll see. Either way, cheers to you, and I'll see you on the other side. Hello. So what I've been working on so far today is really charting out the edits I'm going to make for Brave Collective and determining my priorities work-wise for the first quarter of the year. The main objective is really to get Brave Collective edited and updated in a way that feels really good to me and can be kind of auto pilot for the rest of the year. Not that I won't be like in there participating, but just more so like the curriculum itself is like on autopilot. And I feel like it's like quality over quantity, you know what I mean? So I charted out in Trello like what needs to happen January, February, and March in order for that to be successful. The other two big things were just like I want to hire an agent and I want to hire a manager. And that's it for me for the quarter one. Like everything else I'm just going to maintain, and then these are going to be the big priorities for the quarter. I will show you what my Trello is looking like. So this one is for Brave Collective. So January is obviously the most, and then February and March, it kind of goes like this. And January, I have kind of determining like my ideal setup for Brave Collective, recording a new onboarding setup, outlining the new curriculum, delivering the first phase of the new curriculum, surveying members at the end of the month. Each of these things, a lot of them will have like more tasks. So I'm editing the back end of the website. What does that look like? And here are the tasks kind of related to that. And then adding homework to each workshop, adding an FAQ page, creating new Brave kits, and letting lifetime members buy the physical copies, and creating a resource site, and charting the curriculum in Trello. So once the new curriculum is completely finished being outlined, I will add those as tasks into each stone. So then February, and then March, and then we should be close to done. So I do daily podcasts now, which means that there's no like time off. Like used to, I could maybe pre-record podcasts for about a month. And that's just like not possible in the same way anymore. So I just went ahead and recorded Monday and Tuesday's podcasts for next week so I can get them edited and scheduled. But before I edit, I'm going to make my coffee. I made this yesterday and it was so good. And I'm going to show you what I did. I'm going to find my supplies. Okay, what we have is some simple syrup I just made yesterday, some cinnamon, half and half, and then I'm using the blonde roast from Starbucks. And then I think one of the key ingredients is the crushed ice. So I'm gonna make some crushed ice. Pouring a little bit of simple syrup, not measuring this out all. Pouring the blonde roast. And then I'm gonna do a little bit of half and half with some cinnamon. Toss it. And pour it over the top. So I honestly think it tastes like an horchata if you've ever had one. And I think I can make this at home, but the crushed ice is, I think, kind of an important detail. So sometimes I make crushed ice by banging blocks of ice with a pin, like a rolling pin, and I think that might be worth it. But I'm gonna enjoy this yummy horchata coffee and edit this podcast. So I made another coffee. I made a French press, and it is so nice. I have been working on, I wanted to kind of edit the Brave kits for Brave Collective, just like tidy them up a little bit, and I did that. And then I charted out you've seen the charted out the Brave Collective trainings. I ended up hiring someone to do the back end of Brave Collective just because, I mean, it's not my area of expertise. I'm not an attention to detail kind of person. So I just paid someone to install a template for me. So they're doing that, and that took something off of my list today that would have been very big. I feel really good about it. The other things that we've done, I've just kind of gotten caught up. So I've been on vacation for 2.5 weeks now. So I finished my emails. I responded to all of my YouTube comments, responded to all of Instagram DMs, and yeah, so we're gonna stop for the day. It's like 4 p.m. I'm gonna pour a glass of wine, call my husband, and talk to him on the phone about the craziness that is happening right now. So as I'm recording this, the Capitol building is being stormed by crazies, and it is like heartbreaking to watch, and I think a really good time to end work for today. So I'm gonna pour a glass of wine, call Obi, not be alone during this weirdness, and then we'll just chill for the rest of the night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Hello, it is my last full day at the Airbnb, and I am wrapping up all of my like yearly stuff. The big objective for today in terms of like New Year's things is just doing a mass cleanup. So just going through like the back end of my membership area, like Kajabi, and cleaning up like any old offers that I'm not doing anymore, any old sales pages that I don't need anymore, that kind of stuff. And I need to do a mass unsubscribe. So if unroll.me is an awesome website if you are subscribed to too many newsletters. My lovely assistant Jenny, hi Jenny, gets emails from both, like from 2 email accounts, both of which have like a ton of just like things that she doesn't even need to be receiving. So I'm gonna go through both of those, unroll from anything that we don't need, and then I'm gonna do my tech vision board for the day. And then I have some other things that I wanna do. I wanna go through and just kind of evaluate YouTube schedules and see if like posting on Sunday and Wednesday is the best time frame. All of that kind of stuff. I also realized I have a lot to do and not a lot of time to do it in the next quarter, and so I might have to cancel some meetings. Like I took a lot of podcast interviews that maybe aren't the best use of my time right now, and so I need to create some sort of boundary around that and probably cancel a couple of things that maybe I should have said no to. So yeah, I'm gonna get down to work. It is a crazy day. Yesterday, all of this stuff happened at the Capitol, and my Instagram account, the Enneagram and Coffee one, is just like overrun with racist people in my DMs, just being awful. So, I'm a little like jacked up and stressed, but I'm gonna try. I deleted Instagram off of my phone today because I just can't do that. Like, I just can't do that. So I'm gonna try and like take a few good deep breaths and get into cleaning up the tech side of things. I bought a new computer because this one, she's on her last leg, and so I bought a new one, but it's not here yet. So I'm not gonna do a ton on my laptop, but on my phone and my iPad, I'm gonna do a lot of cleanup there. So see ya. Hi, so it is 3 p.m. I'm done with all of my like yearly planning stuff for the day. I've got like all of my tech that I can has been updated. I'll put the phone one here. I just did like kind of like my words for the quarter are like clear, inspired, connected, intentional. So I wanted everything to be kind of connected to that feeling of like clarity and yeah. However, I am like on edge because of everything that's going on right now with the Capitol and people in the Enneagram and Coffee DMs just being turds. So I am trying to just like calm my nervous system because it is like racked. I took a shower, obviously didn't wash my hair. I just rinsed off and kind of like meditated. And I think I'm just gonna go outside. It's really cold, but I think I'm just gonna go outside, take like 3 deep breaths, look at nature, and self-soothe a little bit before I work on February Brave kits. I wanna get those kind of completed today so that I can get them set up in the system. But 3 deep breaths in nature now. So the February Brave kits are done. We spend all February talking money and resources and just making sure that we are spending our money where we want to be spending it. So that is all set, which means I'm done for the day. I'm going to pour a glass of wine, FaceTime my darling husband, and then order some seafood. It's like a tradition for me to order seafood on my last night anywhere I go out of town. So I go home tomorrow, so I'm gonna order lots of seafood like crab and lobster, like a luxurious feast, especially since I can take some home tomorrow. So it's not like it's gonna go to waste. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna call Obi, do that, and call it a night, probably.
We feel like Snow White because there are 7 bakers about to be away in that tent. We've got our flaky bake.
Good morning. It is checkout day for me. So I am, today is basically just kind of like a little bit of chill time. I need to be out by 11, or actually I'm supposed to be out by 11, but it snowed last night. And the Airbnb people were like, honestly, if you don't feel safe driving home, like just take your time. We don't have anyone coming in tomorrow, so like don't stress. But I'm kind of ready to go home. So we will see. Let's go see what the snow looks like together. And it's still snowing. Look, that's my car. Oh, I don't even have an ice scraper. Right? I'm trying to see the main road. I can kind of see it from here. And it looks pretty clear, honestly. So I think I'll be able to leave on time. Or is that a guardrail? That might be a guardrail. We will see. I'm going to try to leave on time, but I'm going to do yoga, have breakfast, drink my coffee. I mean, still have hours until checkout time, and the warmer I can let it get outside, the better, I think. So we shall see. It's pretty. So it is about 11:15, and I would have normally checked out already, but I was gonna wait to kind of see if the sun comes out and melts the snow a little bit, but it is not yet. It's still falling down, so I don't know. I figure I have one more little task that I could do before I leave. I was thinking I might, just like I've made a lot of decisions this week and a lot of changes, but they're not in any like cohesive place. So I think I'm just gonna pull up Trello and chart them all out by category, like personal, plans for the business, changes I'm gonna make in the company, things to communicate with Jenny, all of that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then maybe this will have melted by then, or we'll just kind of take the risk. At some point, you gotta go. So yeah, but look at the snow. So pretty. You can't really see it falling, but the view is just like, this house is like one of those circle houses, so there's just windows all around. It's like surround sound snow. Let's see if we can get some. Okay, so this is my Q1 Trello board. What I put here is just personal goals and changes. So I'm working on my evening routine right now. I have some zero waste swaps I want to like really nail down. Those are replacing cotton rounds, replacing quarter-size Ziploc bags, and keeping straws in the car. I want to learn a new skill each quarter. That's like my monthly resolution. So January, here are my like big kind of objectives. February, March, things to talk to Jenny about and things to talk to Obi about. All done. It's kind of getting worse out there, so I'm going to kind of quickly wrap up what I'm doing here and try and get on the road, because I feel like it's just not stopping. Obviously not going to film me driving home, but I just want to say I just cleared off like all the snow off my car, and I am so grateful I have a garage. I didn't have a garage until I moved into this apartment, and I'm grateful for it. Okay, let's see if that's safe up there. I'm home. Obi is amazing and always cleans the house when I go away, and then like lights candles and gets flowers, and everything feels amazing to come home to. And then I also came home to lots of packages, so we're gonna open those. And that's it for the vlog. Thank you guys so much for joining me for the week. It was so much fun to kind of have you guys with me as we planned, rested, and got reset. I'm going to dive into the weekend with my husband and just turn off this phone and not look at it again for several days. See See you soon. Bye.